Drama, but last night, luck was on their side. They miraculously got the fourth pick, and GM Rob Pelinka said, quote, "I think it's an extraordinary shift for us." He added that the number 4 pick is a powerful asset that allows them to draft an impact player or make a trade. We're joined by Rob Parker.
What's
Rob,
happening? Good morning.
how are you? How big of a deal is this? How big of a deal was last night for the Lakers?
I don't think it really changed much for the Lakers. I think it was a great opportunity that they were able to get another asset that maybe they could wind up turning into a player. But from the standpoint of adding that the 4th player in the draft to the Lakers, that's not what they want. LeBron doesn't need any more kids. He already has kids. He needs suitable for playing right away and can contribute. So while I look at that, and everybody's right away go, okay, now they can get AD. I'm still not convinced that they're going to play ball with the Lakers. I'm not. I don't believe it.
Well, cut your nose off the spike.
You're right. You got new management. You got David Griffin running the show, but you still have the same ownership. And the same way that Pop in San Antonio would not do business with the Lakers, with Kawhi, they sent them to the East. And in this case, I still think even though, and this is how the draft felt to me last night, like Zion got sent to NBA Siberia. Because that's really what it was. I mean, didn't you feel like...
Yes.
Everybody was deflated.
He felt like that. You saw the look on his face?
Yes, on his face. He was like, I knew it was going to be a new, but I thought it was New York, not New Orleans. And you just went like, will we see him? You know what? Will we know anything about him next year? Will we? I don't know.
How many national televised games for the...
Well, now.
How many national televised games for the Pelicans?
They'll have some, but...
Now?
Well, now it's going to be
Imagine
some.
Through the roof.
Imagine if he had gone to the Knicks. The Pelicans are not playing Sunday afternoon. Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson and Mike Breen are not doing Pelican games on a Sunday afternoon.
But I do
Wait a second. Zion, AD, Drew Holiday.
AD's not going to be there, Skip. And this is the other thing. I still believe the Knicks have a better shot at getting AD than the Lakers do. I really do, from the standpoint that they have the 3rd pick. They have a slew of other picks that they could give up. So they could give the Pelicans right now that 3rd pick, the 1st and 2nd pick from next year from that team, plus go through my roster. If you want Dennis Smith Jr., whoever, you could go look at the roster and take those guys.
Which one?
The Lakers guys, the problem with the Lakers guys, Shannon, and you know this, Lonzo can't stay healthy. Brandon Ingram has an ailment that we just don't know with the blood clots. Josh Hart has a knee issue. So those guys aren't as attractive as they were prior to last year. So now when you look at all those things, I still think the Knicks could parlay that and then wind up, I heard you just talking earlier, with AD, KD, and Kawhi. Kyrie. And that would be their big 3, and I would give up anybody on my roster. So I don't think the Lakers really solved anything last night.
Huge deal. Because it's all about chips. It's all about chips, Skip Bayless, and we got a big chip. We are a major player again. Because everybody was thinking, because, we finished in the lottery, are we going to be like 12, 13? Nobody really wants those little middle of the road.
No.
We want high end. We want top 5.
But wait a second. It looks to me like this draft goes 3 deep in stars. You got the 4th pick, so you're
Nobody knows who the 4th pick is going to be, Skip,
Well,
and
I
that's
do.
your point.
Darius Garland, thank you.
Is that
Well, what are you talking about here? We don't want to talk about
It is
him.
a top
Clutch
pick.
Sports.
Is he
Clutch.
related to Judy Garland? That's the only famous Garland.
Wait a second. Would Clutch sign him if he were a nobody?
Yeah.
No.
I know Ed
I think I
Garland,
got you
too. He's
again.
a very high prominent
the basketball factory.
attorney.
Oh, here we go.
I like this. Because they got a chip. They got another chip that they can play, Skip. Because, like I said, there's a big difference between having the 4th pick in the draft than having the 13th or 14th pick in the draft. And if you trade Lonzo, and there have been some rumblings, we don't know how the veracity of this story, that he might get moved to Chicago for that pick, 7th pick in the draft. So now the 4th pick, 7th pick, a 2th pick, whatever Afro pick. Rob, you had one of those.
Back in 4th grade.
We'll trade that. I got a 75% chance of getting AD. I feel real comfortable, Skip. I feel
75?
75.
Would you
I've
want
been
to put
going to church. I've been
75
saying my
wings on
prayers a lot. I've been heaping up that prayer a lot lately.
You've been going to church.
You started to say you've been
Good for
going to
you.
church, but he stopped.
I know.
Because he knows lightning might strike.
I was going to say he's going to get struck down right here.
I drove by the church.
Okay.
You can't lie about church.
I
That's
didn't
a
lie.
one
I didn't
thing.
But see,
I think you drive by my church all the time. You know, my church is like you could walk to my church from your house.
well, they got this big old synagogue
Seriously.
right up there.
Well, they have 2 giant
Why don't
ones
you
across
But
the
see,
street from my
the big
church.
mistake that people make, they think the building is where it's at. The church is in here.
Oh, okay.
Them same people that go to that building
Hard.
have done bad things.
During the
and
week?
then they, Skip, that's me. I'm hard. He know my heart is pure.
Hey, Skip,
Good to know.
I have no comment.
I know. Heart is.
Tell me when it's my turn.
Yes,
your
Skip,
turn.
please
Thank you.
change the subject. For
I
us
think
here.
we need the subject changed. Right now, you can only buy laughing stock in the Los Angeles Lakers because they have turned into a sitcom of a snake pit. Nobody wants anything to do with this organization run by Jeannie Buss and Linda Rambus.
And Kurt.
So and Kurt, maybe he kind of goes along for the ride. But the point is, are you really going to sell Anthony Davis on that? Are you going to sell him that he has to leave $70 million on the table in New Orleans? He's got to leave that be, take that much of a haircut. That's not a haircut. That's just going
That's
all
a ball
bald,
fade.
right?
that is, yeah.
It's a lot of money.
And go to L.A. to play for Jeannie and Linda, okay? Because if you stay home, you make $70 more million, and all of a sudden, your arena is going to start feeling like the Mercedes-Benz Superdome often feels like on Sundays, because for years, the New Orleans Saints have had the strongest, loudest home field advantage in all of the National Football League. Am I right about that? And because of Zion, he's going to bring emotional impact we haven't seen in this league since Michael Jordan took hold about a month into his rookie year, because nobody knew what he's going to be right out of the box in 1984. But once he started to explode on this league, all of a sudden, Chicago, old Chicago Stadium, you went there.
You know that.
That became the center of the NBA universe.
And you
All of a
remember
sudden-
the Chicago, the Bulls couldn't win anything.
no,
they were
couldn't win
terrible.
anything.
They were
So all of a sudden, Smoothie King Arena might just be the place to be for AD and Zion and Drew Holiday. And by the way, if Julius Randle declines his player option because he wants to hit the big market, he's due to make 9.1, and I think he'll decline, and then they renounce Solomon Hill, all of a sudden they free up a big old chunk of money. It's 24 without any magic being done,
Right.
so to speak, but you might get up around 30 million that you could go get a big-time free agent to add to AD, Zion, and Drew Holiday.
AD is a big-time free agent that's there. He wants to leave. How do you attract another guy?
How do you know for sure he wants
well,
to
but
leave
that's,
now?
know
that's the
100%.
reports out there that still nothing
I don't
changed,
buy it.
even with Zion.
I don't buy
I
it.
buy it.
Okay.
And we talk about these packages. Oh, you like Boston's package now? The pick they got from Sacramento? How's Jason Tatum looking to you now?
Well, it's the same thing. I agree. Boston doesn't look as attractive, and neither does the
They
Lakers.
look real good.
No, they don't.
Look real
you know
good.
it, Shannon.
Look real good.
And we're talking about from an injury standpoint, Boston from a playing
And
standpoint.
sometimes, after a couple, things start to look better at the end of the night
that
after
right?
you had a few in your system.
Just one more time, I would like to watch what happens when the New Orleans Pelicans sales and marketing team hears the announcement that they just landed the #1 pick. Could we see that one more time? This is what happened inside. Look, that's going to be their arena next year when Zion walks onto the floor. It's going to be like that every night. Every night is going to be Mardi Gras.
Okay.
Every night will be Fat Tuesday, even on a Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
Just watch.
Hey, DJ, can you play that track when Zion finds out that the Pelicans have
Yes,
the
can
first
you
pick
see
in the
that?
draft? Can we
He
see
was-
that?
A little different
He wasn't
reaction.
jumping
No.
Look
I
at
need
that.
to see Zion.
Let's
Wait. No. Boom.
That's what I want to
Watch.
see. That's Zion.
Not the same kind of reaction.
You know what, Shannon? He turned to stone right there.
No, look,
he turned to
he's
stone. He's like,
He's
what?
intrigued.
Hold up. You just told me that fake laugh you come out here with every morning, that is so fake.
He's like, I'm not going to New York. Oh my God.
Zion said in the interview, he said he's never even
Never been
been to New Orleans.
So,
Let him go for a weekend.
let me ask you a question.
Let him go to Mardi
If you don't
Gras.
mind me
I
asking,
like
Skip,
New Orleans.
before he went to Duke on a recruiting visit, how many times had he been to Durham, North Carolina?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, maybe he played AAU there. I have no idea. Well, how do you know? I
Ain't
don't
nothing
know.
going on in Duke
Okay.
with Duke basketball.
All right, fine. I know it well. I've been there a lot.
So Skip, you're saying you believe AD is staying now?
I
that
just
they
think
have-
he's going to
That's your
strongly
gut.
think, wait a second, what, for $70+
Well,
million?
you just hold up. Rob, he comes out here every day. When I tell him that players should get their money, money can't buy happiness. It's about peace of mind. It's
Now
about this.
70 million
Now
is-
all of a sudden, money do everything for you.
all of a sudden Smoothie King is going to be the happiest place on
Hey,
earth.
he don't drink smoothies. Does Anthony Davis look like he drinks smoothies?
I don't know.
But
I have no idea.
What about
Zion
the
looks
fan
like he's
base,
had a
Skip?
couple.
He had AD wasn't treated that well once he had made this decision.
Yeah.
Do you think
Well,
that
who
he snap
would?
a finger and
Yes.
they're over it?
Yes.
That quickly.
All of a sudden, life changed. For years, he talked about how he wanted to commit for life.
He wanted
in New
to.
Orleans.
But then
But don't you think the fans now turn and go, we don't need you, we
Right.
got Zion.
Yes.
We don't
Hey,
need
the
you.
fans felt like they got sabotaged by LeBron James.
Well, he
What
got
happened?
sabotaged by Dale Demps.
Oh.
So now, he
He
won
didn't
out.
get sabotaged because ownership stopped Demps from making that deal, right? He didn't have authorization to make a deal
And people
when
say-
he was sitting there.
And people say things all the time that, oh, I want to be. I mean, people get married every day till death do us part, or till one of us get fat, or till one of us get broke, and then I'm up out of
Then
here.
I'm out.
Okay,
This
so
is a
stop
vow.
that.
It's not
Okay, and it can change the other way around like that.
No.
Wait, Zion's here?
Yeah.
I'm staying.
No, he said I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Skip,
not what he said.
You know what? When my kids were kids and I would buy toys, you know what I bought? The only toys I bought them, no assembly required. LeBron James, he ain't trying to raise kids. He ain't trying to put it together.
Now I'm with you there.
No assembly required. Take it out of the box and go play with it. Son.
He don't have time for
You
that.
call him the GOAT.
Goat man,
and
man.
the man who plays beside him, the co-star, is always the scapegoat. You want that, AD? You want that inflicted on your
AD,
head?
you want a chance to play for championship? Because we've taken lesser players for a greater ride.
He can go to New York and play for a championship
won't
with
do
the
that.
Knicks.
No.
What's the line in Vegas, Skip? The Knicks 16-1 to win the NBA championship. You think the people in Vegas don't think something's gonna happen
I'm
there?
about to go-
How
I'm
could they be
about to
16
go drop 100 grand on that.
They think KD and Kyrie.
Right.
I'm about to do that what that guy did on Tiger. Go bet on. I'm about to go let's put some money together.
It's 16-1
Put them guns together.
Somehow I don't
To
feel
do
like you
what?
guys are gonna
For the
put your
Lakers to
money
win the
No,
together.
for the
championship?
Knicks.
Oh.
The Knicks.
Oh, I thought you were on the Lakers.
I
team.
am.
Okay.
But if I can, with these kind of odds,
So if I'm Anthony Davis, I sit back and I say, do I want to go play with that old man in L.A.? He's in his 17th year. It's going to be declining production.
He's an
He got
aging
hurt.
star. We've
He's an
seen
aging
it.
star.
he's a blue chip stock.
He was.
Everybody keep talking about, oh, look at these tech companies. Look at Netflix and look at Google. The number one company as far as market share value is what? Microsoft. Been around since 1985. That's all LeBron is. He a blue chip. All he gonna give you is 5 to 8% a year. Now, you gonna get some, the mother stocks give you
stock
volatility.
doesn't age.
Yeah,
The stock can't pull its groin.
That's
Am I
This
right?
story is far
That what
from
LeBron gonna do.
over.
Just
Rob,
5 to
thank
8% a year.
you for joining us.
Thank
Your
you.
comparisons, I just never know where you're going to go. Are the Warriors actually better without KD? Or Skip would like to say the best player right now. We'll discuss that next.
How do you make a year-long celebration of MasterChef? Combine one large helicopter, a whole lot of fireworks, and the biggest prize in MasterChef history.
Hey, you, get out.
MasterChef Season 10 premiere, May 29th on Fox.
Tonight, you landed enough Wyndham Rewards points to land in that oh-so-alluring place in your screensaver.
See you soon, Hammond.
Jealous. Tonight, La Quinta. Tomorrow, you triumph.